think it's pretty well recognized that the Willcox area is the best growing area, and a lot of the wineries from Sedona have vineyards here. Well, I think it's a couple of things. Number one is there's an ample water supply here for grapes. I mean, grapes don't need much water, but compared to some of the other suitable growing areas, it has a better water supply. The second thing is it's a little more, the climate's a little milder than the other two places. And so you don't have those late season frosts. And yet it's still cool. It's probably one of the coolest sites of the three. I mean, Sedona's hot compared to here.
It's a very interesting process, but it is really farming, and we harvest our fruit, we make wine out of it, right on the estate. And estate has a technical term when it comes to wineries and farms, because when you say estate bottled or estate grown, it means you grew the fruit, you made the wine, you bottled it right there, you live on the property. So it's kind of a classic mom and pop farm. Well, oxygen is the key component of aging, and too much oxygen ruins the wine, turns it into vinegar. But just the right amount of oxygen allows the wine to become softer, rounder in the mouth. It enhances the fruit flavors in the wine. And typically we age all of our wine in oak barrels. And some of those oak barrels are new oak barrels. Some of them are new French oak barrels made in France and from French wood. Some of them are new American oak barrels some of them made in France, but some of them made in California or Missouri. And they're from wood from this country, and typically Minnesota, Kentucky, Missouri, that oak. And they're different characteristics that impart to the flavors to the wine. But aging's important because it really does soften the tannins, prepares the wine.
And what you're going to find in Arizona is a lot of grown varieties, and what we're finding right now is a lot of experimental varieties are being grown. Jerome Winery over here has numerous grapes that he's growing on his vineyard, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and right now in the wine industry, that's what people are. They're getting more adventurous in wine. It's a unique Arizona quality that we're going to have different varietals. We'll still have some of the Merlots and Cabernets, but we're going to have some unique grown varietals, Mourvedre, Malvasia, that are growing, and Syrahs, which are growing very well here.
We grow everything from dry reds, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, Sangiovese, to sweeter whites, Muscats, Rieslings. We also have Chardonnays and Chenin Blancs. Very, very wide range of flavors that we can produce with our wines here.
Well, nearly all wine is really blended. I mean, when we bring the fruit out of the field and we bring it to the crush pad, we crush it. And if it's red wine, it goes directly. It gets crushed into stem, and then it goes directly into the fermentation bin. And we have a small fermentation bin, about 1.5 tons is what we do. So we have multiple fermentation bins. So right from the get-go, each one's going to be a little bit different. And you're going to take that wine and you're going to put it in the barrels and in a tank to let it settle, and put that wine in the barrels. And so each barrel has a slightly different characteristic, even if it's the same varietal. Like Syrah is a varietal of grapes, just like Fuji is a varietal of apple. And so we're going to make wine out of that Syrah, and each one of those barrels is going to taste a little different. So even if you make an all Syrah, you're going to blend it together. So when we talk about blending, we talk about blending the different batches together.
What this means for Willcox is an opportunity to show the hidden treasures that lie all around this wonderful area that people so many places really don't even have a clue about. And we have wonderful vineyards, we have wonderful climate, wonderful people, and this is a great way to bring all three together.